Today, I want to talk to you about the most important pillar of brain health, exercise and fitness. There are 5 pillars of brain health: fitness, sleep, nutrition, mindset, and brain training. And by far, the most important pillar of brain health is exercise and fitness. Exercise increases the number of mitochondria, which I'll tell you in a minute what they are. It increases the number of blood vessels and blood flow in the brain. And it increases the number of neurons and synapses inside your hippocampus, the ground zero for learning and memory in your brain. Okay, now let me give you the details. Mitochondria are small little factories inside your cells that generate ATP. They generate energy. And everything in your body, from your brain to your heart, to your kidney, to your skin, requires ATP to work. And these little factories generate ATP. And guess what? When you exercise, you increase the number of mitochondria inside your cells. You provide a lot more energy for everything. And with aging, the function and the number of mitochondria go down every decade of life. And when you exercise, you reverse that. So if you want to rejuvenate every cell in your body, including your brain, you must increase the number of mitochondria. And the best way to do that is to increase your fitness and your stamina. The other thing that exercise does is to increase the number of capillaries, the small blood vessels in your brain, but also in your retina, in your skin, and everywhere else in your body. When you exercise, you increase the number of vessels and increase blood flow to every organ. And in doing so, you provide more nutrition and more oxygen for every cell in your body. Finally, when you exercise, you increase the number of neurons and synapses in your hippocampus, which is the ground zero for learning and memory. So what are the benefits of more mitochondria, more blood vessels, and more neurons? Well, your hippocampus is larger, your cortex is larger, and you're less likely to get Alzheimer's disease decades later. People who exercise not only have better memory, they sleep better and they have better mood. They also are less likely to get heart attacks and strokes. So exercise is a no-brainer. I really don't think I need to elaborate on the fact that you must be fit. So how do you know if you're fit or not? Well, fitness means that you have stamina and endurance in doing things. How many flights of stairs can you walk? How far can you walk without stopping? One way to put a number in fitness is to measure your VO₂ max. VO₂ max is a measure of fitness endurance in cardiovascular exercise. It is exactly the total amount of oxygen that your body can consume at peak exercise. It's usually measured with amount of oxygen per minute per kilogram of body weight. You can measure this in a facility such as a gym or a doctor's office, but there are also easy ways to walk 1 or 2 miles and then measure your heart rate, your weight, and then calculate your approximate VO₂ max. I really recommend that you measure your VO₂ max and use that as your baseline. So how can you increase your VO₂ max? Because we know that people who have higher VO₂ max have more mitochondria in their cells, they have a bigger hippocampus, and they're far less likely to get Alzheimer's disease. So this is a remarkable measurement that can directly tell you what's going to happen to you in the future. Well, in order for you to increase fitness, you have to start slowly. Don't go from nothing to a lot in a week. Start with walking and increase the amount of exercise on a weekly basis. Be persistent. When you wake up in the morning, you don't feel like going for a walk, just get up and go. Once you put your shoes on and go, then the rest is easy. This is the first step. That's the difficult part. Also, find the exercise you like. If you don't like to go into the gym, well, don't go to the gym. Go for a walk. If you don't like running, play tennis. If you don't like playing tennis, go take dancing lessons. Do something you enjoy. And remember, the more active you are, the more mitochondria you generate. So in summary, exercise is the most important thing for your brain, and you really need to exercise every day. I recommend that you remain active every day, walk 5,000 steps or more as much as you can, and do exercise 3 hours a week, and pick something you enjoy. In doing so, you really do the best service for your brain and for your body. You will live longer and you will stay sharp in your 80s and 90s.
If you have any questions or if you want to leave me some comments, please write them below. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.